Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to another reaction. We are checking out MAMAMOO Plus's comeback, Dang Dang. Now, before we actually get into it, we will be checking out the album as well. However, the rest of the songs from the album will be a separate video, which will be available on Patreon first, and then I will release it a couple of days later on YouTube. In this reaction, we will be checking out the intro as well as the actual music video for Dang Dang. Actually, before we get into the song, there's an article on Korea Times where Moonbyul and Solar talked about the song and the meaning of Dang Dang. Because the first thing that I thought about Dang is Hyunjin's line before it goes to the chorus in Freeze. But here, the Dang Dang conveys a double meaning. It refers to an adorable dog, and the onomatopoeia, I hope I pronounced that correctly, dang, that you hear when you come across someone or something you love. Very excited about this one. This sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun. Before we get into the actual Dang Dang music video, we will be checking out the intro for Two Rabbits. So let's go. Ooh. Damn. There's something trippy about this. Damn, that was really dope. Obviously, the mention of the rabbit hole instantly reminds you of Alice in Wonderland, but this was incredibly almost kind of like warm. I always like hearing Moonbyul sing more. She's a phenomenal lyricist, a rapper, a songwriter, and everything. But to hear her sing, I feel like this is a perfect vehicle for her to expose that part of her and really show it off, as they have two members, so they can basically have more time to shine, so to speak, and just to give us more of what we all want. Because I always see like comments praising Moonbyul singing and wanting to hear her sing more. As incredible of a rapper she is, it's always nice to hear her sing. So this was wonderful, and Solar's vocals were incredibly magical and very warm and kind of like inviting. Almost like I'm about to get myself into something that I might actually kind of like regret. Like there's something within it that is almost like kind of like addicting, warm, and slightly suspicious as you fall down the rabbit hole. But yeah, this was beautiful. Let's move on to the actual music video now with Dang Dang. Oh. The dang da dang part almost like reminds me of like those OG shampoo commercials. Like there's like those, not sure, like some soap or something, Dove commercial kind of thing. Like there's something very magical about the way that lyric is being sang. Ing, ing, ing. A lot of words can end with ing. That was a cool touch. It sounds like Moonbyul was like, she became like the dial of a watch or something. I love that outfit on Solar Holy. Nice. Very literal. Damn. Nice. Nice. Can you... A fool who only cares about me won't leave me alone. It's hard not to think about Wasa's twit now, and it being like a reference to that potentially. Okay, Solar hits kind of different in this comeback.
Hey shy boy, come on shy boy, bang 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 bang. Hey shy boy, come on shy boy, bang 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 bang.
It's a very MAMAMOO kind of song. Like, that identity is just embedded. But yet... Okay, this is probably top 3 favorite concepts that Solar has ever pulled off from everything that I've seen. I love the fact that they're like showing off their own colors and they're really doing basically what they said in that interview, showing a more bright and bubbly side to them with MAMAMOO Plus. I love the fact that there's something that slightly reminds me of Save Me in terms of like the contrast between the split screen with the yellow and the blue, which is very reminiscent of Save Me's dark visuals, where Solar is in the dark, whereas Moonbyul is in a brightly lit area. That was really, really cool. But that was solitude portrayed in like 2 different ways. Like, even in the dark I'm all alone, but even in the light I'm all alone. It's about feeling alone. Whereas here, it's obviously a little bit more bubbly and positive. So the color blue in some places represents love. The color blue communicates significance, importance, and confidence without creating somber or sinister feelings. And clearly, like, the feelings that they portray here are very like wholesome. And there's like the beginning with the tent, almost like reminds you of like going camping or something as kids. So it felt very almost like a childish, pure kind of love, but the ing part, the ing part, is a little interesting. Anyway, let's get back into it. Loving, I'm sure that's what they mean. Loving. That's why. That's what it means. Oh, and it's that same tent. That's pretty cool. What the fuck was that, Moonbyul? Holy shit. Damn. Oh, damn. Damn. Dang. Holy shit. There's Damn. You know how I said that Solar's dang the dang part kind of reminds me of like a shampoo commercial, something very, very bubbly, almost sensual in a way, and very euphoric. I looked it up just to make sure that I was thinking about the right song. There's a song called Love to Love You Baby from the 70s by Donna Summer. Even though they don't sound all that similar, for some reason that was my first association. That whole vocal melody. Also, there's an element of sensuality, obviously, with this music video, always on my mind. Don't Play Hard to Get. A Fool Who Only Cares About Me was, to me, kind of like a nice little throwback to something like Twit by Wasa. Cute and mischievous. I love that this song almost like showcases a very, almost like a mischievous, I guess, part, a very bubbly, bright, positive, but slightly naughty part of MAMAMOO. And we even have like the traffic lights which go all over the place, like losing your mind, as the lyrics say, my head is spinning. I love how literal some of the lyrics, some of the visuals are, with them saying I'm in the clouds, and literally visually we have Solar and Moonbyul in the clouds. We have them in a field of flowers as they talk about blooming, which I thought was really, really cool too. And you have all of these different, a buffet basically of flowers, from roses to sunflowers, which represent like positivity and happiness, joy, purity, even fertility, and whatever the hell. There's a bunch of flowers there that you can literally have a field day with looking up the meanings of all the different flowers. Also, the visuals of Moonbyul and Wasa in the field of flowers as they are dressed in Chanel clothing, looking all fancy and whatnot, was also an interesting touch. Them in like around the table with the sunglasses as they use the bandanas, which is the same bandana or the same pattern that is the bandana that is Solar's outfit. And actually, looking up the beginning of the music video, the flooring section, the ground section of the tent, it's looking like the same pattern of the bandana that is Solar's outfit, which is probably my top 3 favorite concepts that she's ever done. And then the fact that they look at the clock, maybe I couldn't understand if the clock froze. So when we're together, when I'm thinking about you, time freezes potentially or something like that, or as they went down the rabbit hole, if we want to connect it to something like within Alice in Wonderland, which is also pretty cool. And I also thought that there was an interesting touch with the tent that they're in the beginning of the music video. It becomes a miniature tent that they're holding in the palm of their hand. I'm not sure what that represents. Maybe they have us in the palm of their hands. Moonbyul really threw me off when she did the her facial expressions with the eyebrow raising, and right before it went to the final chorus, like there was something there that is going to make you kind of like lose your senses a little bit. And then being surrounded in that table by sweets and the mention of ice cream and everything, like this love is so fucking sweet and you're so sweet and all kinds of shit. This song was just wonderful. It felt so summery. It has such a wonderful and chill vibe about it, and like the chorus is incredibly addicting, and the way Solar delivers that dang the dang part is just sending me to another dimension. Honestly, I really, really enjoyed this song. This was a wonderful music video, and so far it is right up there with Chico Malo. For me, it was awesome. If you know anything else about the music video, feel free to let me know in the comment section. And yeah, this was wonderful. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Have a wonderful weekend ahead, you guys. See ya.